Happy 2025, everybody. I have a little song for you because every year we make new ideas, we have new feelings, and actually every moment is new. So you can't step into the same river twice. Moment by moment we sacrifice. Just making my living, just living my life. And you can't step into the same river twice. I just wanted to share that little bit of a song with you. We'll be recording that soon, and hopefully, you'll be able to get it on SoundCloud. And I'm looking forward to that because 2025 is full of possibilities. And I want to share with you today, just pull some cards and see what's the message that we're getting for today. And I've been given a lot of different decks of cards. So I'm going to share with you a few of them. This is the latest one I've just received, and it's a cacao deck for Sacred Cacao, Mama Cacao Oracle deck for sacred work and to guide you with your own inner wisdom. This is the deck. So it's got that beautiful cacao on it. And this deck was created by, I'll tell you right now, by Laura Barna and Yolanda Lozano. And they are in Chicagoland area. I believe both of them are. I know Yolanda is, and she's an awesome healer. This deck was given to me by my friend Kelly, who is a wonderful chiropractor, and she practices in Geneva, Illinois. So, rebirth. I rise from the ashes of the past and soar. Look at that. Rebirth. Can you see it all right? That's a little better. There we go. Oh, I get some focus. So I'm going to put this down, and then I'll take a picture of all the cards that I pulled today and put them on the Facebook group and on my personal page. Facebook group is Healing with the Blues. If you haven't been there, go. There's gifts awaiting and lots of videos from the past 5 years. This deck is the Labyrinth Wisdom Cards by Tony Christie. This also was a gift from Karen Yankovich, who is a wonderful coach and wants women to be wealthy. Me too. Simplicity. Oh, yes. Your journey does not have to be long or hard for you to fulfill your soul's purpose. Simplicity. Perfect. I love this. This is such a good, fun thing to do. I love it because it's so interesting what shows up for us. So we have rebirth and simplicity. Rebirth and simplicity. Yeah, keep it simple, right? This deck, you've probably seen me pull from this board before, Life Purpose Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue, who is a Unity minister. And I love this deck. All the pictures on this deck are angels. And I'm wearing white today because it symbolizes peace. And that is my wish for 2025. Peace within me, peace around me, peace in the world. That's my wish. So I'm going to look for peace wherever I go. Whatever I'm doing, whatever situation I'm in, I'll be looking for peace. Oh, career change. Let's see. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Yeah. Yep. Always career changing. That's interesting. And that lighthouse right there, every lighthouse is different colors. So it can be identified. And this lighthouse right here on this card is actually the colors and the orientation of the lighthouse in Barnegat Lake, New Jersey, on the island, Long Beach Island, where I grew up. So we call it Old Barney. So that's Old Barney right there. Interesting. You never know what's going to happen when you start pulling cards. Career change. I hope I'm not going to be a lighthouse keeper. I'm not interested in that. But maybe that career change is for you. Maybe that career change is really what you're ready to do. Might be for me too. Who knows? I have a couple of careers, so I don't know if I need to change what I'm doing, but I probably need to change my orientation to what I'm doing. Like, what's most important? And drop everything else. Focus on what's most important to me. Could that be you? Could that be doing these YouTube videos? Okay, this is another great deck. This is also a Doreen Virtue deck, but it's loving words from Jesus, whose main message was love one another. Love each other as I have loved you. I'm sorry, my light's blinky. Let's see what Jesus has for us today. He's a pretty loving person. God in human form. Many believe. I do. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Now, this is really funny because this is quite the pastor joke. You don't say that at a cremation. Well done. Imagine Jesus telling you, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Isn't that nice? When I think about my children being far away or someone that I love being far away from me, I often think of Jesus with his arm around them saying, you're doing a great job. You're doing an excellent job. And I'm so proud of you. And there he is. Let's do two more. Okay. Two more decks. Let's see. Oh, Law of Attraction deck. This is probably the one I've had the longest, and it has the most cards. It's a lot of cards. This is a little difficult to shuffle sometimes. But let's see what it has for us. And you know, the Law of Attraction, it's really what Jesus taught. All of this, think on these things, all of these things are, put your attention on what you want, not what you don't want. Do it with feeling. Just all different ways of saying the same thing. And that is that you have power. You have power you haven't even used yet. You have power you don't even know you have yet. And so when you use that power for your highest good, that's good for everyone. Your highest good is good for everyone. You're not being selfish. You're being self-full. You're being overflowing with compassion and knowing that you can change things. You can. Okay. This one is within 60 days, it can be mine. Within 60 days, it can be mine. And this one has a back to it too. So I'm going to read to you from the back. As you give thought to your future, that may be 10 years or 60 days away, you begin pre-paving. And then as you move into those pre-paved moments, and as that future becomes your present, you fine-tune it by saying, this is now what I want. This is what I now want. And all of those pre-paved thoughts will fit together to bring you precisely the experience that you now want to live. In other words, pray for things like you already have them and are thankful. That's another way to look at it. You're asking for something. You don't need to know how. You just need to make the ask. And so you ask for what you want. And as you're fine-tuning it, it will come because you're expectant. This is what I'm asking for. This is what I want. This is a great point in relationships. So a lot of people have relationships and they say, well, I'm never going to let somebody treat me like that again. And I say, why don't we change your energy so that you don't attract those people anymore? And also, when a relationship doesn't go the way you want and you do have to break the relationship off, it's not a failure. It's not. It's you getting very clear and clearer about what you want in your life. Just because that person wasn't your everything doesn't mean that you didn't learn something and gain some information so that you know what I want? Well, I know I don't want that, but here's what I do want. And then it helps you become sharper and focused. So don't ever think that you're doing it wrong. You're just doing it long. That's okay. You have to learn what you like. You have to learn what works for you. And when you're younger, you don't always know that what's going to work for you. So you try other, all kinds of things. And then you find out, oh yeah, that doesn't really work for me. And so when that happens, then you can make up um, rules, maybe too strong of a word, but questions about what the right person would be for you. How would you like to feel with that person? Do you want them to make you feel loved and cared for, excited, ambitious? You decide what you want. This deck that I'm going to show you now is from my very good friend, Ona. She does beautiful artwork, and this is her cards, and they're all animal cards. So this is the dolphin, and the dolphin is play, joyfulness, playfulness, fun, protection, cooperation, compassion, sensuality, deep wisdom, breath work, singing. And then this part, which I'll read to you, the shadow side of the dolphin is suppressed emotion. So let's be joyful dolphins and jumping out of the water. And I'll take a picture of this and post it so that you can look at these again and decide what is that meaning for you, because that's the whole point. You get to decide what the meaning is for you. I can't tell you what the meaning is for you. I'm giving you suggestions about how you might want to think about it, but it's really about what you choose. Choice is what you make it. You've been justified. Depends on how you take it. When you roll the dice, you can't step into the same river twice. Moment by moment, we sacrifice. Just making my living, just living my life. You can't step into the same river twice. You can't. Every moment is new. Every moment is new. You can change your mind. You can repent. You can rethink. Repent, pensive thinking. You can rethink what's happening in your life and change it to what you want. All you have to do is allow yourself to think about what you really want, not what you don't want, what you really want. And then be an expectation. Like, ooh, I know it's coming. I've asked for it. This is what's happening. I can't wait. It's going to be so great. And then let it go and let it come in. We always think about watching a pot boil, it won't boil. Like a watch pot will not boil. That saying. It's because you get so into the moment that you can't like really let it happen. So ask for what you want, get excited about it, have that excitement for at least 17 seconds. That's what it takes to start moving things in the universe. At least 17 seconds. Come back to it if you like. Make a list of what you want. Allow it to show up, but don't hold it so tightly that it can't come to you. Don't tell it how it's going to come. Don't tell how you want it. Effortless and easy is my favorite way. Ask for it to be effortless and easy. Ask for it to be just naturally showing up. Ask for what you want the way you want it and let it go. Let it go. Don't hold too tightly. Imagine yourself. You want things. You have desires. You have things that you need to do to create those desires, like actions that you need to take while you're waiting for that desire to be manifested. That's okay. Sometimes you have to wait a while, but the whole time you're preparing yourself. You're not just sitting there twiddling your thumbs. You're actually doing things. You're making it easy for the universe to give it to you. So ask for what you want. Be thankful like you already have it. Know that it's coming together. You can't see it right now, but it's coming together. And know that when you do that and you're in the flow, things have to manifest in your life. Things have to show up because now you're aligned with that energy. Sometimes we're very aligned with what's going on in our lives, and sometimes we're not. Sometimes we have to take time away and rest and allow ourselves to just be instead of trying and striving. If you're trying and striving, that's not for you. That's not the way it works. Trying and striving is hard work, and it's also not easy and effortless. So I want to remind you to ask for what you want, make a list, write it down, get excited about it for at least 17 seconds, and then let it go. And just be thankful. Like, yeah, that is going to be great. That is great already. Just thinking about it makes me feel great. That's the way. This is the way. Well, I hope you have a great 2025, and we'll be doing some new things in 2025. I have some new pages that are going up, programs that you can get involved in that will help you move through 2025 in a really significant way. And we're actually excited about what's coming up. I want you to be excited about your life too and let things unfold. And if you need assistance, that's what I'm here for. We're going to help you get unstuck, move through the things that are keeping you stuck, and let your life sing. Have a great 2025. Have a great first day of the year. Enjoy your life. That's all I can tell you. Enjoy your life. It's there for you. Much love, many blessings. Healing with the blues. That's right, I'm healing with the blues. I've got nothing left to lose. That's why I'm healing with the blues. Take care.